EGM Network.
Welcome back to Classic Car Radio. I'm Keith McDonald here with Mike Carano.
Yeah.
Trying to talk like Trump right now. And Todd Byron.
Yeah.
Very, very, very nice guy. And we're special guest, Bill Mall. Welcome back, Bill.
Yep, thank you.
And Bill's here talking about, he's the coordinator of the 46th Annual AACA car show down at the Riverview Park. I'm sorry, I stumbled. Riverside Park, yes. And we used to call it Under the Oaks, but someone objected to that. What is it?
I think the plant people.
The what?
I think the flower show or the garden show.
Yeah, the garden. Yeah, they already had Under the Oaks name, so you can't have it.
Right.
Ridiculous, but anyway.
But
so, Bill, what else you got for us? You said, did you say there were some rules?
No rules.
Okay. However, another announcement, we actually changing the name next year.
Okay.
It's going to be the Vero Beach Concourse.
Oh, nice.
We tried the upper class, so we're not going to take any old Novas, Nova wagon.
Oh, okay, I'm out.
That's a concourse.
Hopefully my 55 should be done by then. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, you can bring it then. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll have to pre-register it, make sure you're okay.
Okay.
What are you guys trying to boot the wheels and keels into the river or something?
What?
Doing a concourse now?
We got the wheels and keels flying.
Yeah, I know.
Coming up.
In fact, why don't we do those, Mike, before we forget? Let's go. Let Mike do the car show report.
Real quick, this weekend is the car show fundraiser at Roseland Church. That's right on the Roseland Global Methodist Church, 12962 Roseland Road, and that's going to be on Saturday, March 8th, from 10 to 3.
Okay.
All right. Then the following day, Sunday, March 9th, there's going to be a victory car show presented by the Treasure Coast Vintage Car Club, benefiting the Road to Victory Military Museum. And that's Sunday, March 9th, 10 to 2 at 301 Southeast Stiteman Boulevard in Stewart. And Bill, you guys are on the flyer there, so are you guys sponsoring that also?
We're helping, yes, sir.
Beautiful. And then also on Sunday, Keith's favorite Pontiac, they're having a big Pontiac show.
Right.
And
in Stewart also, right?
I believe that's in Stewart also. That's going to be the All Pontiac. It's going to be the Southeast Florida Pontiacs, the Treasure Coast Vintage Car Club, and the Road to Victory Museum presents All Pontiac and GMC Car Show, Sunday, March 9th, from 10 to 2. Trying to see where this is. I got it.
It's in really small print.
Yeah.
On that
it's the same day as the other one.
Yeah.
It's all the same day that we have this year, Spring Forward. The Victory Car Show, it's the same car show.
Oh, is it really? Okay.
Yeah, it's the same show.
Right.
It's at the same place. It's up there in Stewart.
Now, you got to remember that day, too. It is a spring forward because Saturday night we spring forward.
That's right.
At 2 in the morning or whatever. And then that means the car shows. You just want to make sure you change your clocks and don't show up at the car show. What, too late?
A little late.
Too late. Yeah, too late.
So, an all Pontiac show. You should
an all
be right
Pontiac.
all over
Yeah.
So, Todd, any suggestions about Pontiacs?
I thought we were going to get away without talking about one.
Sunshine State GTO will be there. They're big. They're really big in Florida. So Sunshine State GTO will also be there. Okay.
Right. And we also we talked about Bill's show, the 46th Annual Antique Automotive Show, Saturday, March 15th, 10 to 4. Registrations from 8 to 11 at Riverside Park. Right. And that's on Saturday the 15th.
Right.
If you're up in Melbourne, as usual, Dunkin' Donuts has their show up at Indy Atlantic. That's the same day, March 15th. That's from 8 to 12. And usually they get to 200 cars up there.
Yeah.
And they're going to...
Maybe not. Maybe someone come down.
Going to be
they're probably
going to come down to Vero.
Yeah, I'm sure. A lot of guys do.
Have you heard from the guys in the mob or anything? Mopars of Brevard or Space Coast Mustang? They
show up. Space Coast Mustang has been a good supplier of it. And just so you know that I have a special sponsor this year. We have many sponsors to our show, but this one is special, and this guy's bringing a Pontiac engine. to park next to Motor Car Classics
Really?
in his thing, so you can come out just for you. I'll put
All right, good.
a little sign that says this is for Keith.
I'm going to take it home with me.
There you go.
There you go.
And then
So bring your truck.
I got one more, Keith, just for the
Okay.
that weekend. After Bill's show on Saturday, Sunday, River Day, Sebastian is having a car show, March 16th from 10 to 2. That's going to be at Riverview Park.
Right.
And that's put on by our buddy Mike Natale. You could call Mike at 772-664-0525. And that's all going to be for the Rotary Club of Sebastian. They donate a lot of money to the kids in the area.
Good.
And that's the next day.
So Mike Natale's still at it. Okay.
Still at it.
I'll have to talk to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he pushes the show. He usually calls. He wants to come in here. I haven't heard from him.
Yeah.
But maybe we'll get him next week or something.
Okay.
All right. So let's do a little bit of news before we continue on.
Yeah, go ahead.
We'll touch base on the car show in a few minutes. Gene Winfield, one of history's greatest hot rodders, dies at 97 years old. Winfield created some of the most recognizable cars of an era. Not only that, he passed down the skills to generations of hot rod builders himself. This is at thedrive.com. Jesse's got it up on the screen if you're watching on YouTube. Anyway, he built some notable cars. Winfield's Rod and Custom you'll recognize some creations. The Reactor was built in '65 and appeared on the biggest TV shows of the time, from Bewitched and Star Trek to Batman and Mission Impossible. A lot of his best-known projects really looked like cars, showing that his genius went beyond tradition and actually pioneered a style that was often imitated but never duplicated. Winfield's life was spent building cars that earned him the title of the King of Customs. I always thought that was
Barris.
Yeah, Barris.
Barris, yeah.
I always thought it was Barris, but I guess this guy did a lot too. Anyway, his cars, Auto PN's sweet tribute to the man who started modifying cars behind his mom's chicken coop in Modesto, California. Okay, that's the first news item.
97. Man.
97, good long life.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
General Motors fixes a Chevy Colorado roof problem so that the Colorados won't dent when you go through a car wash. Dealers are having to fix these dented roofs one after another, but General Motors decided they're going to fix that. And what they're doing is they're pulling out your headliner and they're putting in brackets and braces. And it's not caused by the actual cleaning with the rotating brushes. It's caused by the air blast.
Oh, really?
It's denting those roofs in on the Colorados, so they're fixing that. Chevy is fixing the roofs from the factory, so future Colorados will not. They can drive through these car washes worry-free. This is called oil canning. You know how the old oil cans would flex when you did the oil?
Yeah.
Like on Wizard of Oz,
like
they
the
did
old
his
oil
mouth
can.
and everything. The old oil can. So oil canning, which is a perceived waviness of a flat metal panel, it isn't a structural issue. It only affects the sheet metal, and it's not like the Colorados with dented roofs would be any less safe in a rollover crash. They're very dependable, so you won't get hurt, but you really should get that fixed if you don't want dents in your roof. And I think do we have one more?
That's
story?
crazy. Yeah, you got one more. The latest going to run NASCAR.
Catherine, I guess it's called
Leggy.
Catherine Leggy will race in the NASCAR Cup Series this weekend. The first woman since Danica Patrick. She will be in the NASCAR Cup Series at Phoenix for the Shriners Children's 500. She'll become the first woman in stock car racing since Danica Patrick left in 2018, which saved a lot of car sheet metal. I think when she left, it saved a lot of cars for NASCAR. Anyway, I shouldn't say that about Danica. She was pretty brave, got in there with the boys, But this woman's British, and the popular Brit will drive the Live Fast Motorsports number 78 Chevrolet, which is typically raced by the team co-owner B.J. McLeod. The Mooresville, North Carolina-based team originally claimed they would only race in 7 Cup Series in 2025, although the Phoenix race with Legge marks an addition to the original calendar. So let's see how she does.
Yeah.
And hope she doesn't wreck someone else.
I haven't really been into NASCAR.
Me either. I haven't really watched it. I watched the Daytona. But you watch it, Bill, at all? Or?
No, but I got an oil can story for you.
Go ahead.
Here we go. Go ahead with it.
I built a 56 Chevy pickup truck for my wife. I finished it like 2.5 years ago.
Okay.
It's got a Corvette suspension on it. It's got an LS motor, and we drive it across the country. We decided we put a Silverado seat system in it. It's really comfortable. Got cruise control and stuff. And I'm out there driving it, and it, it'll run whenever I want it to run. And sometimes when I'm running like maybe 80 or so, actually over 75, the hood oil cans.
Oh,
And
yeah. Wow.
It waves that shit.
Yeah.
It just spooked the heck out of me the first time it happened. I'm thinking, what the heck is going on here? But they didn't go that fast back when they were young.
Right, true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't have LS motors in them either.
They don't support the center of it.
Right.
But it's kind of weird. But so now 2.5 years later, and I've driven it like 19,000 miles, and the paint's still on the thing.
That's what I was going to ask you. Is the paint flexing with the metal?
Well, it's a weird deal because the 56 Chevy pickup truck it's just a smooth hood, when it oil cans.
Yeah.
And then the 57 had like little spears in it, like little bumpy things in the center. And I always thought that they did that in case anybody ever drove it over 60 miles an hour.
Right.
Put
But that's
strength to it.
not true. My buddy has a 57, and it oil cans just as bad as my 56.
Oh, okay.
Well, can you fix it with braces like they're doing with the Colorado or no?
I'm thinking I'm going to take it to Chevrolet and see if the warranty is still good. On 1956. And
Yeah.
what happens, I'll
Just
tell
put
them that.
Colorado on the side. Maybe they'll do
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so I'm thinking that maybe that'll work.
Instead of Cameo, you put Colorado on the side.
There's got to be a way, but I mean, you're going to disturb the paint. I think if you go on the inside to bracket or something, you'd have to weld it in, wouldn't you?
No,
I'm thinking
on it.
I got that dynamite padding on the inside of the truck, for insulation.
Right.
I was wondering if I dynamited the inside of the hood,
Yeah,
if that would keep it from oil canning like that.
Right.
it'd probably help.
Firm it up a bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the center part of it, right?
I tried driving faster. That didn't work.
No.
But,
No.
Well, you can always just drive slower and it won't happen at all.
That's not going to happen. No.
What do we got for time? All right,
It's
let's take
almost-
one more break.
Yeah.
And we come back from break. We'll talk some more about the show at the 46th Annual Antique Automobile Show in Vero Beach with the AACA and Bill Maul. We'll be right back.
Create your island paradise at Sunshine Furniture during our winter sale event. Save 50% on all Tommy Bahama and Lexington, including the newest collection, Key Biscayne. Living room, dining room, occasional chairs, office, and media furniture with sophisticated design and a mix of coastal and Caribbean style. All Tommy Bahama and Lexington offer everything you need for your Florida living. We have the largest selection of in-stock coastal furniture from Four Seasons, Capri, Universal, Riverside, Hooker, Seawinds, Barcalounger, Best, and lots more. At Sunshine Furniture, we're the outdoor furniture experts specializing in patio sets that withstand the Florida elements, and we have a gallery of Berlin Garden and Bollywood. Come in now for the best prices of the year. Sunshine Furniture, $12.95 US 1 in Vero Beach. Don't miss the 50% off winter sale on Tommy Bahama and Lexington going on now. Visit our website at sunshinefurniturecasual.com and visit our outlet store directly across the street.
Sturgis Lumber is the county's most trusted hardware store. Sturgis stocks stainless steel products, power tools, construction and painting supplies, propane, plumbing, and electrical parts. 4645 US 1 Vero Beach. Sturgis Lumber and Hardware.
Don't pay to file your taxes. Really, it's free and local. There are 5 convenient locations throughout Indian River County. Visit UnitedWayIRC.org to see if you qualify for free tax prep and schedule your appointment today. Don't wait. Appointments are filling fast.
When the check engine light comes on, turn to Treasure Coast Auto of Vero Beach. Time for an oil change? Turn to Treasure Coast Auto of Vero Beach. Brake work, alignments, maintenance, and more? Turn to Treasure Coast Auto of Vero Beach. Your certified service center specializing in alignments, repairs, oil changes, radiators, brakes, even auto electric repair. Just east of US 1 at 1212 23rd Street, Vero Beach. Turn to the local mechanics you can trust. Treasure Coast Auto of Vero Beach.
Welcome back to Classic Car Radio. Let's touch on a little auto history real quick, guys, before we continue on.
Yeah, good.
March 2nd, 1966. We did this one last week, but March 2nd was actually Sunday of this week, so I'm going to just throw it in there for those who missed it. Ford Motor Company celebrated the production of its 1 millionth Mustang, a white convertible. So when this car came out, it was released April 14th, 1964. Then 2 years later, in March of 66, March 2nd, which is just a few weeks apart, they've already done 1 million Mustangs. Can you imagine that?
Everybody loved them.
Yeah, they did. I'll say they did. Ford, that was a windfall for Ford too, you know, making all those Mustangs.
Any idea whose idea that was to make the Mustang?
Yeah.
Who was it?
Lee Iacocca.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Then they fired him on his birthday a couple of years later. Happy birthday, Lee. Bye.
We got what you need.
But at least, you know, if Lee Iacocca didn't get fired by Ford,
Right.
we would never have those the Cordoba.
Priceless.
We never have that Cordoba with the Corinthian leather
With
seats.
the Corinthian leather.
The leather,
That's
Corinthian
right.
leather. We would never have had Corinthian leather.
Oh, the minivans?
with Ricardo Montalban.
Yeah. Oh my God! What a joke! It was just vinyl, right? Wasn't it just plain vinyl?
No, it's Corinthian leather.
No, it does not exist, man. It does not exist.
All right, good. Keep
Corinthian
going.
leather. Boy, was that a good ploy, though.
Hey, made it.
All right, March 4th, 1932, iconic custom car builder Ed Big Daddy Roth is born. Remember Big Daddy Roth in the 60s? Definitely.
No, I don't remember him.
Yeah, of course you do.
Okay.
March 5th, 1929, the founder of Buick Motor Company, David Buick, dies at the age of 74. See, I didn't even know there was a guy named Buick. I just thought it was Buick, you know? I mean, know who would know that? Craig Wascott would know that.
Oh, yeah.
Craig would know that.
He would know that. Okay. All right. March 6th, 1896. Charles Brady King is the first person to operate a motor car in Detroit while driving it on Woodward Avenue, believe it or not, where they always cruised. And in the first dream cruise ever, he was told to get a horse.
They should do a book about Woodward Avenue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should.
Yeah, maybe even like
Maybe title at Woodward Avenue?
Maybe title.
Something like that.
Jesse doesn't
yeah.
have that book of mine. It was called Woodward Ave.
Woodward Ave.
Woodward Ave, yeah. If you want to put it up on the screen.
That was a good book. I
Yeah, it
enjoyed
was.
that book.
And then I had Woodward Ave 2,
Right.
Ground Pounders.
Right.
Yeah.
Jesse will find it for me. I'll continue. March 7th, 1938, Janet Guthrie, the first female Indy 500 driver, was born.
Huh.
Don't know anything about her.
She passed away recently, didn't she?
Oh, did she?
I
Okay.
think so, yeah.
And then March 8th, 1950, the VW bus, icon of the countercultural movement, goes into production. And that's weird, because that was 5 years after the war, and Volkswagen was already selling over here. Imagine that.
And they're coming back
5
with
years
the van.
later. Yeah, now they got the electric one, right?
The electric van.
Yeah.
now. Yep.
So, anyway,
So you got
interesting history stuff.
right.
Yeah.
So what else you got? You got some tech talk?
We got some
going
tech
on?
talk here, but let's stop.
There it is, Ground Pounders. There you go.
Oh, that's
Woodward
Ground
Avenue
Pounders.
2.
No, but get Woodward Avenue. That's Woodward Avenue 2.
That's number 2.
That's number 2.
He's
yeah.
got a number 1 too, Jeff.
It's just called Woodward Ave.
AV.
It's got a GTO AVE. Yeah, it's got a
okay.
GTO on the cover.
And it's where you can
just-
get that on eBay? Where do you get that? Amazon?
Amazon.
Nice.
You get it on Amazon.
Woodward Avenue. There it is.
There it is. Small though.
Small little
you
GTO
make that
on
bigger?
front there.
All right.
Look at it. It's got 4.75 stars.
There it is.
Wow.
there
look
it
at
is.
that.
Yeah, there's my second book I wrote.
That's the
Where,
first.
you guys don't even actually. That was first. It was
Yeah, that was
before the
first.
GTO book.
Right.
Before the Shernack book.
Yeah, I see
I
a
wrote that
Mustang
one.
on there.
Why does it say Woodward Avenue by James Richards?
Because he was a co-writer. My first book ever, I co-wrote with James, an Australian who knew all about muscle cars.
Gotcha.
But he wrote comedy with me. So we said, let's write a car book because we both love muscle cars. So
Right.
we wrote Woodward Ave. And then he gave me the rights to Woodward Ave because I wrote a fight movie with him.
Okay.
And he wanted the fight movie to have it produced in Australia. So I got all the rights to these books, the Woodward Avenue books. And he got all the rights to the
Rocky.
screenplays we wrote, the Rocky stuff. Yeah, so
You
you
could
got
have been a millionaire if you would have kept on to the
right,
Frank
right,
Club.
right.
Still
Anyway,
on
so
Woodward,
that's it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to go over this one more time with Bill, though. Let's talk one more time about the show. Anything else to add, by the way?
I'm thinking. No, we got some cool stuff coming.
Yeah,
it's going to be a good show, and I think we're going to move forward for next year. It's going to be next year. It's going to be twice as big, but this year we've got a lot of stuff to come and see, and there's going to be a lot of people there and good food. And you're going to be there to judge.
Yeah. Now you all full? You have all the judges you need already signed up, or
I got you, so you got the important one.
Right.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yes, we do.
I hope you have a lot in that class because last year I made a killing on bribes.
Yeah.
And I just had them all bribe me.
That's the whole idea.
They all bribe me, yeah. Then I bought my lunch with the money.
We're a nonprofit, so I mean, if you're a nonprofit person, then you get the money. So that's how that works.
He just wants the free food, Bill.
I would usually get the bribe money, and then I would donate it to the gyro guy.
Right.
The gyro guy.
That's true.
And he would give me something in return.
And a shout out goes to James Cole of Napa Cole Auto.
Yes.
He's the official part store of the Indian River Region AACA.
Nice.
And also myfavouritelawfirm.com is the official law firm of the IRAACA.
Okay.
Yeah, and thank you very much for them. They do real good with it. With this for the last year, that was our first big major show sponsor was Napa Auto. Jimmy does a great job. He did it again this year. He does so much for the car, the car
community.
Culture, for the community.
The community,
It's a really good idea. And David Golden, the law firm right there, he's been sponsoring all kinds of stuff. He did the Blues Fest. He did Oktoberfest.
Wow.
So he's he's big into it. He's actually going to come to our meeting next Tuesday, and they're going to do he's going to talk to the people about antique car insurance. So if anybody wants to join the AACA club, it's at the Italian American Club next Tuesday. Get in contact with me, and we'll work it out with you.
I think he needs to sponsor a radio show, but that's just me.
I was going to say that, but I didn't.
Well, he should. Maybe he should. Perfect for him.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Mike. Go ahead, Mike.
I was trying to remember what I was going to say, but keep going.
Okay.
Oh, you blew me.
I don't think we're going to do Tech Talk. We'll keep talking about the show.
Yeah, no problem.
So we've got some shows this weekend though that are going to be great and fun to go to.
Yeah, like I said, we had the
variety.
Pontiac show and
the
First
Are you
Presbyterian
going to one,
Church.
Bill, this weekend?
Well, the Humiston Park thing is in Vero Beach. Not to interrupt you, but this weekend at the Humiston Park, Vero Beach does a concert, right there on the beach.
Really?
And we got 12 cars going there.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And then we also got 12, 15 cars, maybe 10 cars going to the Okeechobee Perch Festival out in Okeechobee.
Okay.
And I think also on Saturday they're doing a fundraiser for Halo at the Paradoya Brewery Company.
Right, I saw that.
That's right after the church show that's going on, the First Presbyterian Church show on Saturday. So if you want to go to Paradoya Brewery right there in Sebastian, if you have your car and you're leaving a car show, bring it with you. All proceeds go to Halo.
That's great. Yep. That's great.
And Hairpiece will be there. Very good group. It's a guy and a girl. They very good songs.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, they do a good job.
What's the name of it?
Hairpiece.
Hairpiece?
Hairpiece. It's a guy and his girlfriend.
I've heard of them.
They play around town. And they do a lot of folk and country and Bob Denver and stuff like that.
Okay.
John Denver, that's it.
Yeah.
So,
all right, so it is the 46th Annual AACA. Where's the paper? I just want to make sure I get this all right. Right, Bill? 46th Annual Antique Automobile Show at Vero Beach, March 15th, 2025. And the show starts 10 to 4. And they're expecting, over 300 cars?
At least
probably,
300.
right?
300 cars, yes. About 6,000
Yeah.
We got a big thing going, yeah. It's the biggest show around, I think.
Car corral's $40.
Yeah.
Day of show, car registration is $25. And that's it.
And he's going to have out in the grass field, we'll have some crafts.
Right. Nothing like a good crap show.
Yeah, another good craft show out there.
All right, so where you are, Classic Car Radio.
There it is.
WAXE, 107.9 FM and 1370 AM. We're on every Saturday from 2 till 3 p.m. And we'll see you at the car shows, everyone. We are out of here.
Peace.
And listen to us
Bill.
on the Patriot.
Patriot Radio.